Hello, Andrew.
Hello, Ian. Fancy meeting you here.
It's only been 4 years since we last done this.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
So what are you planning to do for me today, Andrew?
Well, I was thinking, if it's okay with you, that we go through and play Super Mario 64
Again?
but this time I'm going to replay the stars that you previously did in the last playthrough, but I'm going to play them.
So they'll be good.
What a twist! So, we're going to start off in this new save, Mario D, and we're going to go through the exact same stars, and we're going to see how our times compare.
I'm not looking forward to the final times, mate.
We'll see. To be fair, I haven't played this in such a long time, so
That's
my excuse.
I've actually probably played more recently than you.
Yeah, probably have.
I streamed the game like maybe last month, and I did a lot of the ones that we'd done, but the times were very, very, very different from the first time I played it.
Yeah, somehow it's easier to play when I'm not like shouting at you. I don't know what that would be.
I don't get that.
Strange.
I think as well, like, at 100%, it wasn't the first time I'd ever seen the game as well.
Yeah.
Which, that changes everything, do you know what I mean? So what does this game mean to you? Is this a fond childhood favourite? I can't
It
remember.
really is a fond memory for me of playing this game. It's,
I can feel the jumping pace already from my playthrough tears.
you could actually skip this guy. I was trying to skip him. If you hit just the edge there, you can skip this cutscene.
That's pretty impressive.
Now, that's not the kind of thing that I usually get, to be honest with you, so the fact that I missed it is not a surprise.
Speedrunning strat.
Yeah, there is a speedrun strat to skip like pretty much everything in this game.
I've seen a few things.
Yeah, and some of them aren't that difficult. They're just, if you take a little bit of time, you'll get it. Just a bit of persistence. Right, we're going in and fighting this guy at the top of the tower. Our first star.
I'm instantly transported back to the music in this game. I love it.
Oh, me too. See doodles, that's from my
I actually at one point was going to buy the soundtrack on physical CD.
Yeah,
Because it's just so nice.
I love the music. Nintendo does really good music.
It's rare you get a game that you're like, oh, this music is such like a letdown. Legends of Arceus. And it's not the fact that the music's bad, because the music's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. There's just not much of it.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's a lot of time where there's just no music
Just
playing.
mm,
And for a Pokemon game,
yeah, the music's like so iconic in all the games.
it's one of the best parts of it. Like, there's like certain tracks in the Ruby and Sapphire soundtrack that can transport me back to being a kid,
Yeah.
and it's like one of those. It's just so mad in it.
Yeah, the first Pokemon game, like Pokemon Blue for me personally, but listening to literally any song in that, instant nostalgia. Love it so much.
I can't remember the name of the town. I'll find out for like the next time we do something. But there's one of the songs in Ruby and Sapphire, and it's just one of the ones. Do you know where your dad's gym is?
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain track that plays when you walk into that town. It still to this day gives me butterflies because there was if you pre-ordered it, it was like very early days of pre-order swag. You got a thing from game, and it was like a little pack of what to expect, and one of the packs was like just a CD video that you could put into your computer, and it showed you clips of the game and what it was going to be like, and that
Like it's
track
so hyped.
that track plays over
Yeah.
the video, and it always just takes me back to the excitement of. I must have watched that 100 times easily.
Yeah.
I would watch it out like every day when I got home from school just to fucking.
Yeah, get you.
And sometimes more than one in an evening. I'd be sitting playing like a copy of Silver or Yellow or something, watching this, going, I can't wait for how good Pokemon games are going to look.
Oh, yeah. It's funny how good games look now, but the jump isn't as good as it used to be.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Going from like
That was one of the first times in my life I was wowed.
yeah. When you see a game now, yeah, it looks good. But compared to the jump from like PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2, it doesn't have that like this is a new generation feel anymore.
Definitely. I'll never forget like daft wee things. Like, see the first time you saw your like character's reflection in the water on
Yeah.
the Game Boy. Like,
I can tell you one for my mum. She played through all the Tomb Raider games.
yeah,
And the first one where Lara Croft's like ponytail moved, like as she moved about, physics was there for her ponytail. She phoned her brother and was like, "Have you played this? Have you seen this? Her ponytail moves."
that is funny.
It's like something so minor nowadays
Yeah,
that if it wasn't there would be jarring, but back then was like revolutionary.
you would have something to say about it if like her hair didn't move. You're like, okay.
Yeah, the physics in games now is like everything moves. Well, it was once upon a time.
Still one of the hardest things to get right in a video game. I don't know if you noticed it. Is a mirror.
Yeah,
They really struggle with that. And like some games, it's just the game runs again.
yeah. There are some games, there is a game that you don't have the reflection in, but you play as a vampire, so it's a feature.
That's so clever. Like, we could have been asked programmed, make him a vampire. I'm sure it was more thought through than that, but fuck it, he could be a vampire.
Here he comes, Cooper the Quick.
Not like Clifford the Slow, you know, if you know what I'm saying.
Here he is, takes his time. Let me get his star.
From his butt. From his butt.
That's where he keeps it.
You keep your stars.
He doesn't have much else to hide it. We're going to Slip and Slide next. Don't think that's the star name, but I took a little note down of all the stars that we need to do.
Yeah, we're like, I think what the plan is to pick up with me playing through the series with you guiding.
Yeah.
But I just thought this would be a really fun piece of content to see just speed wise, like
Yeah, the
where
difference.
it matches up.
Oh yeah, no, I went to the wrong door.
I went to that door, funnily enough. Do you think you off of the footage?
I might have just copied what you did. It's because usually when I'm playing through the game, that's level 2, that's where I would go. So I think just out of habit.
Well, you could play it as long as you do it. The stars do it in your order.
That's true. I'm going to do it in the same order. Oh, I don't have enough stars. Maybe we did do it this way. Oh no! I remember now. I remember you went to the island. Did that one first to get 3 stars.
Ah,
I remember. Oopsie.
I think I was very high on just trying everything.
Yeah. I've just ruined my time there. Jumping between doors I didn't need to.
On a quick side note, and I'm just going to leave it in the video, do you want to just do this as one big episode, or do you want to...
I think one big episode, that I think that would make sense.
Okay, okay.
Most probably will activate this cannon. So I need to go talk to our little bomb guy. But yeah, I think one big episode just to get us back into the swing of things.
I'm all for it, man. Sounds good. Let's just hope we don't burn all our patter. Gets to the end and we're just like, so, you seen any films lately?
Yeah, I have actually, yeah. I've seen Bob's Burgers.
Is it good?
I loved it.
I know it came out like the 27th or something.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about it. I've been a really slow burn with getting into Bob's Burgers. I used to hate it,
Oh really?
but I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older now, but I think the mum from Bob's Burgers
Yeah.
is the funniest thing ever.
I think they're all brilliant. Such a funny show. I like, you know what, when we were growing up, a lot of the shows were like dysfunctional families.
Yeah,
So it's nice to have one that's like, oh yeah, they all just like each other.
one. You've done that annoyingly fast.
I nearly went into the cannon. Yeah,
What?
that's just I've done that star a few times before.
One of there's like 2 really funny bits in it, and I just remember having to pause because I was laughing so hard. It's like the bit where the young girl says, I can't remember, she's like, my crotch is itchy,
Yeah.
and Bob is like, are you telling me this is my daughter as my fry cook? And then she goes to speak and he's like, come to think of it, I don't think you should tell either. And he's like, tell your mother. And she's like, Mum, my crotch is itchy. And she instantly she goes, let's see it. But the other 2 kids are there and like, yeah, well, let's see it. And I had to pause because I found it so funny. And the other one is, I can't remember the context, but like the mum just hits out with this chant. It's like, women are from Mars, men are from Venus, I've got a yum yum, you've got a penis. And it caught me so off guard. I think I laughed for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I think Bob's Burgers is one of those shows that's not got like loads of episodes you're like, oh, that's a 10 out of 10. Like every episode is like a 7 out of 10. It's just so consistent.
Yeah,
It's just so good.
there are some really funny ones. Oh, you.
Oh!
Ha! I mean, you're 10 minutes in and you've had your first death. You definitely one up to me there.
Yeah, I shouldn't have filmed. I nearly saved it, and you would have just been impressed, but
Yeah.
I could have pretended I meant it.
Oh, was that an accident?
That was an accident, my friend. There is a good skip there, but at a different point in the slide.
I remember you, I think you showed me it in our playthrough.
I'll do it.
Is it through the wall?
Oh no, there's another skip you can skip. If the penguin sees you do it, like when you race against the big penguin, it invalidates the race and you don't get the scar.
Penguin.
Penguin. There's a little skip through the wall down here. Where all the little coins are. Whee!
I couldn't remember where it was when I was streaming.
Yeah, the little coins kind of help push you in the right direction.
It is a kind of gentle nudge in it.
Yeah. It's nice when you find little things like this in a game. I think it was a thing.
Yeah. Because you took me across it and I thought it was going to be something amazing, and it's a one-up. And I'm sure in the footage I'm like, yay!
Well, I just lost like a life there, so I need to get back.
Of course. We went past multiple one-ups on the way down.
Yeah, I just missed them. I'm going too fast. Oh, forgot how sloppy that was. Okay, we're going for the baby penguin next.
I just keep like silently having this. It's just mad that 4 years on, like,
Yeah.
and there'll be like sections of our life that we'll probably never even bring up in this because like,
So long ago.
yeah, because why would you like? Oh, I'm not going to tell you a story from 3.5 years ago.
Yeah. That's crazy how long it's been.
I'm very excited to get this back on the go. See, even if no one watches it, it is just a fun hobby.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to shamelessly plug myself.
oh.
So since me and Andrew last done all this, I have become quite active on Twitch.
Twitch, Ian? What's that?
Twitch is a live streaming website, Andrew, where I go and I dance dressed as a cat.
Oh.
Nah, not really. It's
Oh, disappointing the viewers now.
it's just your usual video game nerdy stuff. But yeah, it's really fun. So I'm sure I will plug myself in the bio. I'm not going to lie.
You're more than welcome to.
However, as things go on, Mr. Spears is
Just
planning to join for some streaming,
Yeah, I'm down to do some streaming.
and some fun will be had by no one.
The Twitch TV /Ian Devlin 13.
I
Whoopsie.
like that I've got quite an easy to remember Twitch name. I was going to try and come up with something like clever or
Yeah.
funny, but I was like, it would have to be really clever or really funny for someone to remember it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there's something to be said about branding with your own name.
definitely. There's no confusion there. Do you know what I mean?
Keeps it existing. People are more likely to remember your name as well.
Yeah, I'm dreading if it ever happens and someone approaches me and says, "Are you Ian Devlin 13?" It's like, no, I'm Ian Devlin. Like, do you remember like years ago when we did the Ha 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 channel?
Yeah.
I was at a fucking it was like a YouTube convention and someone recognised me, and it's still to this day one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me. And I remember at the time going, "Oh my god, I can't wait to tell Andrew about it." But I also was like, the chances of Andrew thinking I made this up
Yeah.
are really high. We have about 100 followers, and what are the chances? I was in the room with one.
Yeah, I know.
But it
Crazy.
genuinely happened.
Yeah, I know, and I believe you.
It was the perfect community though. Like, you know, the kind of like John Green fans,
Yeah.
nerd fighter community. It was like the perfect community for it because, let's face it, our content was really just Vlogbrothers cloning. But do you want your hammer back?
My favourite Ian Devlin joke.
Because you nailed it. But yeah, I still can't believe like that someone recognised me, and I remember at the time thinking, we would have been like school kids
Yeah.
had you been there. Do you know what I mean? And we
Yeah.
both, like, if we both got recognised,
That would have been insane.
we would have freaked out.
I'm stuck. Help!
Did you do that just for the lol there? I joked about doing things with Flare when we done it, but you're really, really, really showing me up.
Oh, my timing was off there. Because you can, if you get it just right, you can do it there. You can ground pound it through him.
Remember having a small argument that I thought this was a clone of or a knockoff of Flight of the Bumblebee.
Just go back to the normal way doing it. You can kind of jump through him.
That is
ground pound
impressive.
straight away. I'm just not doing that. Okay, let's just finish this guy off.
Put him out of his misery. His story is so sad.
That is, isn't it? You do feel for this particular villain. He just doesn't want people to stand on him. I think it's fair enough.
And so how do we repay him? We jump on him. We don't just stand, we do it forcefully.
Right, let's go to the top of this tower and get another star.
We are currently, you've got 5 stars.
6 stars if you count all of them.
Well done, dickhead. In a shorter time than it took me to do the Bowser level. By 5 minutes currently.
Ah, plenty time.
No wait, it was like 25 minutes the final video, wasn't it?
20 something. I don't think it was as long as 25, maybe 21, 22.
I thought it was 23, 24. Anyway, fucking apples and oranges. You're miles ahead of where I was.
Ah, there's still time to fail.
You say that, but
I filled a few of these jumps already. Plenty more of those to come.
I think I was on game over screen by 2 now, so I've got you one up there. It's really cute, isn't it?
Oh, failed that jump, so we'll just take it the slow way.
That's the slow way, is it?
Yeah, you've got to have enough momentum or else you're gonna go nowhere.
It will be good to continue, and for episode 2, we actually never discussed it. Of like my playthrough. How do you want to do it? Do you want to just play to the second Bowser fight?
I think that makes sense. How many stars is that? 50?
Is that what it is?
Maybe not as much as that. Can't remember now.
I'll let you Google this.
30? I think it's 70 or 75 for the last one, I think. The last Bowser fight. First one's 10, but that much I know. Hey, another star done.
Jamie just texted me. He's playing on. He bought his son a guitar.
Nice.
It's like a short scale guitar, and because it's so small, you have to tune it to G.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm playing it drop tuned, and it sounds so fucking weird.
Yeah, that'd be quite intense.
It's it's such a good wee guitar. It's got really nice pickups.
Oh, nice. Let's see if I can fail this one.
See if I can fail it. I dig your. Are you gonna do it with Flare when you go to Bowser and get the red coin star just to enrage me? Because you kept saying you were going to.
We'll see what the time is.
30 power stars.
30. Yeah, I think
So-
definitely going to 30. That makes sense.
So that's playing for 20 stars. We could surely do that.
Surely.
I think a lot of my issue with it was I didn't have kind of your knowledge of knowing where to
Yeah.
go. Because I played it on stream and I'd done I'd done all of the missions in level 1 before I moved on, and
Yeah.
and then I started I was doing less and less in each one because I was running out of know-how. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, people, because I was live streaming, I was like, people don't want to watch me sitting watching a walkthrough because I'm stuck. Like see the snowy level, the 8 coins.
Yeah.
Holy shit! By the way.
Let's go back. I don't know if I can remember all of the red coins in every level, but I can probably get most
I
of
think
them.
just in general of like knowing, you'll know ones that are probably like, oh, if you go do this, we'll get to 30.
Yeah, I can definitely get to the end of the game, and I could probably 100% it without a walkthrough, just to get that time. Just going from memory.
It's pretty cool, to be fair. Are you much in the way of a completionist?
Not usually, depends on the game. This one, yeah. I've completed this 100% a few times.
Any other 100% runs?
Caught 151 Pokemon once. Oddworld New and Tasty.
Oh yeah.
At the time I had a record on the Xbox, because I'd done it like just when it came out. So I managed to get to the top of the leaderboard.
Very impressive.
It's like an absolutely huge time. Is this the star we got next? This one? I think that's the one we...
I think so. I don't know.
I think I might just get this one.
I didn't get that one. I don't think it was the. Do you know the other platform you shoot to with the cannon? You catch the pole.
Yeah,
That was
one.
what I done next.
Yeah, let me go do that one, which is easier.
Because I did that one on stream, having had to watch a walkthrough, of course.
Yeah, you can jump into it, but the other roll is obviously a lot easier. I like the music in this game.
It's really easy to just feel happy.
Oh yeah, I'm not high enough.
I'm not high enough.
I want to be up a platform though.
Down a platform, you know.
Yes, down a platform.
My 64 speedrunner here.
Here we go.
That's crazy. You'd like absolutely tanking my time. I think I was 40 minutes ish, 40-50 minutes. We'll put it up at the end of like, put it this way, I had to have mine broken into 4 bits. And like the finale's like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, Big Bowser.
Big Bowser.
He's a beast. Beast of a man, that Bowser.
That big dog. Bowsy Wowsy.
Bowsy, that's what they call him.
Yeah, you've definitely got time to squeeze in the red coin. Just to one up me.
If I can remember, I will do it. Let's go slip and slide again. Such a good place to have a little hidden star. Because the room makes no sense, there's like nothing in it.
Yeah. Favourite song in the entirety of this game is this one.
Is it?
Second is the final Bowser theme. Do 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 do. And then it's like the fucking maniacal church organ.
Yeah. Oh, they do good music.
Oh. It's definitely something that is, if I remember, and when I go to post-process this, I might put our times versus each other on that up.
Well, what star did you get? Did you get which one?
Just
No, there's 2. You get one for doing it under a certain amount of time, and one for in the box. I can't remember which one you got.
I don't think I got the speedy one.
Oh, you just got the wrong star there. Invalidating my run.
Yes.
Let's start from the beginning again.
Could you imagine? Either or, you've got a star there.
Yeah, I think we can let that slide. Get it? Slide.
You should see the look Andrew gave me there. And I've never had a look from someone that said, "Laugh at my joke, please," more.
Oh no, I thought it was going to be Peach, but it's Bowser.
I really want, even if it's just maybe like, I don't know, like 6x6 size, I really want that picture of Bowser framed somewhere in the house.
Now, I don't know if I can get the red coins yet. Can I get them all? Whoopsie, this is bad. This is bad. Let's try that again.
What would make you think you can't get them, mate?
I was just thinking there, do you need to have the cap to get any of them? I don't think you do.
I don't think
It's
so.
just when I seen the box there, it made me think, oh, do I need that cap there? Whoop.
Is it not like this? No, this level is notoriously difficult, and it fucks with your perception of depth.
Yeah. To be honest, I thought I was holding. I'm sure if you hold right perfectly, you can just go
You can just
completely
you
across.
can straight line it.
But I obviously didn't hold it perfectly.
because I remember complaining quite a lot because I've got really bad depth perception because an issue with my eyes. I remember going off my nut when we first played this. That's just not funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to not go too fast and think about where the red coins are. Because the last time I played this game was when we filmed this 4 years ago.
Fucking hell. I've played it this year on stream.
Was that in preparation of this moment? Have
Did
you
you
actually got really good at it and can speedrun the game now?
Could you
This is all a ploy.
imagine? I've done nothing for 4 years.
The Twitch was all just an excuse.
An elaborate ruse, if you will. Did you play it when it came out for the Switch?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I have on Switch.
Did you buy a physical copy or did you buy digital? It was very limited run on the physical.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering if you would have bought physical. I just it's like one of those. I'm trying to keep the Switch as a digital only
Yeah.
console. It's the first console that I'm happy to be digital only on. I did have the Series S for a while, but that just got really cumbersome.
Yeah.
See, because like I had quite the catalogue of games. It's basically going, oh yeah, I like all these. I want to either have another console to run them, which
Yeah.
is a space in like my living room, or I just need to agree with myself that I'm happy never playing those again, or go and fucking buy a digital edition. Some games I bought digital because it's really easy. Like some games are like, oh, I'll happily buy that again.
Yeah.
But see other like daft games, like see games like Sleeping Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Not to smack talk Sleeping Dogs because it's one of my favourite games.
I don't have all the coins.
Oh well, fuck it. Not to smack talk Sleeping Dogs because it's one of my favourite games, but you can buy it for like less than a tenner on PC, and it's still full price on the Microsoft store. And I'm sure it was a free game at one point with gold, and I missed it.
Oh, really?
Wow. Do you remember when we used to text each other to remind each other to go on and pick up the games for gold?
Yeah.
Bygone days. You were really religious at it as well. Remember you had a big library on Xbox?
Yeah. There are like 3 things.
So you've done this in about four minutes or so, longer than it took me to do the finale.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it.
We'll put an official
Hooray.
time up, but
Yeah, we can do it from beginning to key.
we shall see you in the next episode, which
Yeah, that was fun.
in
Where
which I shall
Mr. Ian will be taking over the controller.
I shall revisit some Marios.
Let's go.
Thank you very much.